Hey y'all. Now I know this is not what a lot of y'all are finna think, that see videos on my channel and you normally don't see me. However, these houses ain't gonna last forever, so yeah, there's that. Anywho, we'll talk about it later. So yeah, I'm here to talk about the Ts Madison Experience. This is gonna be a fairly short video, probably the shortest one that I'm gonna have as it relates to the Ts Madison Experience. Comes on WeTV. Y'all should check it out Thursday nights at 10 o'clock. I've been following Madison for a really long time. Really long time. Back to her first YouTube channel. Back when it was BDB.com, and some of y'all know what that is. Some of your husbands know, but that's neither here nor there. That is not my baby to rock. Good luck here. Anyway, so listen. Let's talk about it. Basically, first episode aired tonight. I hope it did well in numbers. It's a lot of competing things that are out right now. Of course, I've seen a lot of people on social media, gosh, damn. Social media talking about they're watching, what is it? Coming to America 2 and other different things. For me, in my house, which is just me, I knew that I was going to be watching the Ts Madison Experience. Now, to be fair, I did miss the first couple minutes, but basically I understood that it was just about her residency, her planning for the residency and all of that. So, yeah, I kind of understood that was going to happen. I think that's actually a really good idea, kind of to make it a staple type thing, kind of like when you go to Atlanta, you know that you want to go to the World of Coke, you want to go to the aquarium. For those that are into the scene or into Madison, you want to go see her show, because the show comes every Monday. So if you're gonna plan a trip around a weekend, you may want to stay over from Monday to the show. So perfect idea. Where it's gonna be and how it would work now given COVID. Oh, my hair is real gray, Jesus Lord. How it would work during COVID, that is gonna be the question. That's gonna be the I guess the hang up at this point. But I really do hope that they are able to, plan and get that together and, make it work for her, because I'm team Ts Madison. Like I was saying, I've been following her back from BDB, Raw Dog Entertainment, all the things. Back when I always use this reference, nothing against Luscious, but back when her and Luscious were beefing, I've been following her since then. And if you know who Luscious is, you know who Luscious is. Much love to you, Luscious. See you like soon. But back when they were beefing, and the videos included her. Occasionally we would see Miss Mary. Of course, we always have seen Chi Chi, because that's literally her child. She's been raising Chi Chi for a long periodically of time. And then T.S. Eve, rest in heaven, T.S. Eve. That's where me and my friend, who I was supposed to be doing this video with, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna box him out later. It's fine. I'm gonna box him out later. I was supposed to be doing this video with him, like I mentioned, but we always, like, people around us at work, they'll always hear us say, yeah, and yeah. That's from T.S. Eve and Ts Madison. They would do that all the time, and that's how long I've been following them. I didn't just catch on when she got on the show with my neck, my back, and them, and I respectfully just don't use her name just because. Nothing against her person. She had some good bops back when I was in college, and before I got to college, late 90s, early 2000s, the bops. She got good music, good pieces of music in her catalog. Nothing against that lady, personally. However, I don't be bothered with people who don't be bothered with me, or who got negative things to say about people, my people, and people who will like me, or I ain't got time to be bothered. Anyway, I knew about Madison before they came on the air together. And Madison revived her career. Okay, there, I said I had to get that out. Yeah. So I knew about her long before then. So anyway, about the episode today, I'm trying to focus. It's just so much. The episode tonight was basically just a recap, really, catching people up to speed about who Maddie really is. I know they talked about, like I said, her residency. And then, of course, the part I actually got into the show on, because I was a little bit late, I had some things to do right after work. I don't get off until 9. Like I said, it comes on at 10. Yeah, the part I caught on was with Legra and Craig. Hey, Craig. in the card talking about, you know, scouting locations for the residency. Now, I don't know when Allegra came on as the business manager. I don't know if that's because Gio left, because if you've been following Maddie prior to the show, you know that her previous manager, Gio, they had a big fallout, storm out, walkout. But do know I did see Gio as an executive producer. So I don't know if that's just for the episode. Is he still going to be, because he did help do the show? Because I do remember Maddie saying in one of the, at some commentary, when Gio and her were falling out, or had fallen out, I remember Maddie saying that she doesn't want to take anything from him. She wants to give him everything that he deserves for helping her to secure what she has now. I think that's very big of Maddie, because there are some people who be like, no, F Gio don't get nothing. And I think that's very big of her. That shows the heart of Maddie. I think it does, but that's neither here nor there. I'm team Maddie, period, the end. So anywho, I watched when the part I caught on was where Craig and Allegra were out. Like I said, I don't know when Allegra came on. I think Allegra has a very kind spirit from what I have seen in different Patreons, different videos. Allegra was the one who took them to the Dominican Republic. I think that's where it was. And they were supposed to be going to, I think, Puerto Rico this year, maybe? For her, for when she takes her show, like on vacation, she does the whole thing with that. So now Allegra is apparently the business manager. Didn't know that. I knew Craig was the showrunner. I found Craig. This is so side note. I'm just so catching up and I'm all over the place. I found Craig from Maddie. Craig has a podcast where it talked about Maddie coming to Maddie's self from her former self, and then it talked about how Miss Mary saw, or how Miss Mary felt. It got kind of like Miss Mary's perspective on having a trans child. That is how I found Craig, and I've been rocking with Craig ever since. I have purchased his Audible books. Like, he talks about his books, and I feel like they're going to paint him out to be the villain, which is not fair, because Craig is one of those people who's able to self-promote shamelessly, which is something I struggle with. I'm going to struggle with putting this video out because it's not my thing, but I'm trying to overcome that. BBO Shonda. So I'm going to work on that. But yeah, that's who Craig is. Craig is going to self-promote himself, because I think Craig and Maddie both kind of relate to each other in the sense of, like, if they do not sell their self as it relates to their brand or whatever the case may be, they don't eat, so they don't mind doing it anyway. So I've been following Craig ever since that podcast, and I hope they're not gonna paint him out to be the villain, or I hope he has some type of reprieve by the end of the season. But yeah, I fucks with Craig too, real heavy, pen pal for life, heavy ankle section, kitten heels. That's me, I'm the president. So, and then I got into the next section of the show where basically they talked about how Miss Mary felt about, she was losing her son, gaining a daughter. That whole bit was real emotional. I'm sitting in the watching the show, just ugly cry the whole bit. But yeah, and it does give insight. The show does give insight to her children, because we know she says Chi is her daughter. Y'all have to work to understand that. I'm sure of it. But that's her child. I know the feeling. Oliver's one of her children too. Let's see what else they talked about in the part that I did see. Basically, just kind of, like I said, it just really caught people up to who Madison is. Basically, kind of introduced everybody's personality, or how their personality will be displayed on the show. So basically, it's just a real big catch up. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not gonna be on here more than 10 minutes, and I'm already at 9.5. Yeah. So it caught everybody up to everybody's personality, introduced the world to Maddie, introduced the world to Maddie's mother, their dynamic, and how they got to where they are now. Her children, Chi and Oliver, how they work with her or for her, whatever the case may be, how Craig falls into the dynamic, as well as Allegra. And then it kind of gets to the end, and the last maybe like 10 minutes or so, they talk about, boom, CD19. I don't know how they be blocking for saying it on here, so we're gonna say CB19. Okay, great. So how they block Not how they thought, goodness, they got to CV-19 and where it started taking effect and where she was supposed to be going, and boom, then it hits. So I think going forward, these episodes will be kind of new for everybody, because it'll kind of tell the backstory of what she had to do to adjust to the situation, the pandemic, the panini bread, the panzerella, all that. So yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing this every episode, every week. Not stopping any of my other videos that come out for those that come for that, and I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm gonna have a video where I'm on camera talking about that soon, and my experience in going through that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm finna go because I feel like I'm really rambling. I'm really not prepared. I ain't even got my hair done. Y'all see all the square hair? I have like some twists right here. I got 2 plaits in the back. My hair not even done. So yeah, talk to y'all later. Okay, bye.